Hi, this year Jessops celebrates 75 years in business. Its chief executive is Trevor Moore. We met him at the New Oxford Street branch in central London, where we spoke to him about Jessops' plans for the future as it battles to break into profit in 2010. Trevor Moore, chief executive of Jessops. In the past, Jessops has faced criticism regarding its customer service and the product knowledge of its staff. Can I ask you what you're doing to try and rectify this?
Absolutely, yes. So in the last 6 weeks, we've put 1,500 people in our business through what amounts to over 12,000 hours of training, which is focused on frontline service. So it's a service that our customers receive in the store, and that revolves around the various stages of the customer's journey through our business. So what they see when they come in, how they are attended to, looked after, how we assess what's best for them product-wise and qualify and assess their needs, and ultimately provide them with the product that is the right one for them. That's stage one of our journey, and that's already complete. So that's 1,500 people over the last 6 weeks. The next stage of our journey involves a significant amount of specialist product knowledge training, which will mean that not only can they take the customer through a better journey, but the quality of the advice that our people will give our customers is much greater. And that's going to happen over the course of the next 2 quarters, and then we're going to go back before we get to Christmas this year and refresh our teams on the service journey that we've already started with. So we have a big programme of training, probably some 38,000 hours this year, through 5 regional academies, centres of excellence, where people will be taken away from the store environment and taken into an environment that's dedicated to that training and that professionalism. And then we'll put a series of measures in the business that will enable us in every store, every month throughout the whole year, to see how we are progressing on our journey, and we can therefore plot our progress against our plan.
Okay, thank you. You say you want to attract people buying their first compact camera. Is there a concern that a wider range of compact cameras in Jessops stores might mean that Jessops offers fewer DSLRs?
No, absolutely not, no. There is no doubt in my mind. We've worked very hard as a business to grow our reputation in DSLRs. We are approximately 30% of the market in DSLR sales in the UK. That's a very, very significant chunk of business that we've worked hard to build, and in the future we will be continuing to work very hard to grow that business, not shrink it. And in the last couple of months, I'm delighted to say we have grown our market share year on year in DSLR business, and I would expect when the statistics for April to be released, I would expect that to show further growth.
Okay, we've been going through quite a bad recession. Can you tell us what sales have been like this spring compared to, say, 12 months ago?
Yes, absolutely. So I joined the business back in September of last year. I'm delighted to say, off the back of the restructure of the business and the new stability that the HSBC's dominant shareholding of our business has brought, there was a level of confidence amongst the business and the team that helped us to grow our sales during the course of Q4 last year. And we enjoyed a return to growth in our business from the period of October to December, and we performed as a business over the Christmas period very much in line with other retailers and the numbers that were released in the UK. As we came through into the new year, the first quarter has treated us very well, and the growth we saw last quarter has been replicated over the course of the period from January to April, and as each month has gone on this year, our year-on-year growth has continued to increase. So this year to date, our business is in single-digit like-for-like growth, and each month has got better, is a step up on the past.
Okay, you've announced a refurbishment of 25 more Jessops shops. Can you say how that's going to benefit the customer?
Absolutely. So our refurbishment programme has been built around a very significant piece of research we did with an organisation called Pragma back in the summer of last year. And we spent a lot of money engaging with consultants who would help us to understand the place that Jessops took in the market, what our customers liked about us, what they didn't like about us, and how they generally felt about the traditional Jessops stores. So that in building the programme of 25 stores that we're rolling out this year, we've applied all of that knowledge and thought, as well as the 5-store trial that we ran in 2009, to ensure that the environments we build are far more compelling places to shop. So some examples of what customers will see when they walk into these stores will be much bolder, brighter, clearer, contemporary, modern external signage in the new look black and white. They will see emblazoned across the front the Advice for Life logo, key message that will come across to our customer this year. that signage will be carried across inside the store and we will make the stores easier for the customers to navigate. So the headers that we set up, the sections that we create, the journey that we take the customer through in the store, the space that we allocate to that journey, the availability that we create with the product in placing it in live mode on the floor at waist height and therefore accessible to everyone will be absolutely key. But the customer will also see the fact that we've taken down and broken down the counters, that our teams are working and walking the floor and therefore are far more available and engaging and therefore able to offer the kind of advice that we know and have been told our customers are looking for. So a much easier shopping experience, clearer signage, more accessible product, more accessible people, and I hope as well through the use of some very plain English signage, an easier journey to navigate when buying specialist items like memory, filters and lenses, where we demystify it and in simple English make it much easier for the customer to understand what they're buying into.
Okay, given the current economic climate, are you confident Jessops can survive in its current form and with so many branches still on the high street?
Very much so. So the very tough and difficult job of rationalising Jessops store chain has been completed over the last 2 years. And Jessops has been able to exit its unprofitable stores. Our store base now at 211 stores is a positively contributing store base. So our businesses add value to our organisation and they are all very, very important to us. What we do have clearly though, as most companies do, is a range of profitability in our business. So we have some very big and profitable stores and we have some very small and relatively low profit stores. But the business overall does depend on us having nationwide coverage, making ourselves convenient and accessible to our customers and giving them the opportunity to live near and to shop in a local Jessops. And so our plan very much is to maintain the size of the retail estate that we have. We're very much a normal retailer, and as every lease comes up for renewal on our store, we'll look at it in its own right, but the businesses we have, I can say, positively contribute towards Jessops' future.
Okay, so you have no store closure programme?
We do not have a specific store closure programme, and I would broadly expect to be operating at the end of this year a very similar number of stores to the number that I have now. Now, what may prove to be an opportunity this year is the chance to relocate some of those stores as the leases come up to better locations within those towns that they are in. And that's where the market or the pitch has moved and we've been outpositioned. So we will of course take those opportunities as they materialise, but broadly speaking we'll have the same number of stores and all of our stores do contribute towards the organisation's profitability.
Okay. Can you say when you can expect Jessops to make a profit again, and what's your plan for the business over the next 12 months? Obviously you've talked about refurbishment, but is there anything else you'd like to outline?
No. So where we sit as a business at the moment, our plan this year is to drive the key strategies that will be the growth programme of Jessops as seen by the public in 2010. That starts with the new store format rollout and the 25 new black and white signage stores. But will be seen through the development of Advice for Life, which will come to life in our business through our people this year. So for me, the key drivers in our 2010 campaign are a fresh, contemporary, modern, new look to Jessops, which our customers find easier to shop and more engaging to shop in. And the second key part of our component for growth this year will be through our people, and a big investment in their training and in their development, in their customer service skills and in the knowledge, the specialist knowledge that they're able to offer our customers. They will be the key drivers for our plan in 2010. And we will grow to a model where we reward and we recognise our people on the back of the service that they deliver to our customers, not necessarily the profitability that they generate per head. And I think that's a key distinguisher from our business from many others, will be that we will reward and recognise people off the back of delivering great service, delivering Advice for Life and helping us to grow our business.
Okay, are you still planning to get a profit this year though?
But our expectation this year is to return Jessops to modest profit by the end of this year.
Okay. Trevor Moore, thanks very much.
Welcome, thank you.